have yet to sleep. Just finishing up some emails. And it is 7 a.m. This was a horrible, horrible idea. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the vlog. Officially, episode 106, I believe. It is Tuesday, April 7th. It is exactly 12 in the afternoon right now. I've been a functioning human being for all of like 45 minutes. Slept around 8 a.m. because I was up all night working on things and then not working on things and then trying to get back to working on things. I was all over the place. But right now, I'm going to go pick up a friend. And then we're gonna go meet another friend for lunch. There's this, we're eating at this all-you-can-eat place that's, they have like a lunchtime special. So, my day begins. So this is my friend's view. It's a super nice view of the ocean. From gloomy to beautiful. Look at this view. Hang on, I gotta get a video first. So it's 4 in the afternoon now. I was at my friend's house helping him sort out some issues with a laptop, and I'm just enjoying a cup of coffee while enjoying this magnificent view. So I'm back home. It's still about 4 in the afternoon. Helped my friend fix a laptop that was like stuck in Windows 8, was stuck in like a boot loop or something. Anyways, now the real work begins. I decided to opt out for the second T-Pain concert, despite it being free. I have too much to do and too much to kind of get done and worry about right now that I gotta kind of knock out some stuff in the next couple hours. And it's a ridiculously sunny day today. So the word stress has always been an interesting word to me. It's literally defined in the dictionary as a mental or emotional strain or tension. But that being said, how do we really define stress? I feel stress is this ambiguous thing. It's this ambiguous word that we can't completely encapsulate in the fact that it's like the ocean or the water that comes in and out with the tide. It's something that ebbs and flows. For some of us, it's something that comes and goes, whether it's related to one thing or another. And for that matter, stress varies from person to person, whether or not something can stress somebody out, whether something can, for some people, they have a perspective which they look more on the optimistic side of things, and those certain things or tidbits of life don't stress them out, whereas others, it can totally cripple them. For some people, stress lights a fire. It drives them. It motivates them to get something done. And for others, I think stress is this thing that's kind of always persistent, always there. And like I said, it just kind of comes and goes. If I think about my work life and just in general, I feel like with the absence of stress, I feel an anxiety as if I'm not doing enough, or as if I'm missing out, or I'm not, there's just something missing in that. And it's ironic as it is, but I think stress is one of those things that we can't fully define in what it is, and the mental capacity, as far as, for some people, like I said, it can break them. It can literally break them mentally, and even manifest itself in a sort of fatigued physical state. And for others, they thrive on it. And I don't really know where I lie in that. I feel as if I have a presence and this ever. I feel as if there's this ever persistent thing within me that has an underlying amount of stress, whether it's little or small, whether things are good or bad. It's just always there. And that's the interesting thing. I think stress can derive from so many things. Stress can derive from bad things, of course, but stress can also, on the other hand, derive from good things. People can get stressed out from certain standards, certain things that they hold themselves to, or success, or whatever it may be. So my question to all of you out there is, how do you define stress? And how are you defined by it? Is it something that makes you feel motivated or drives you? Is it something that you feel crippled by? Is it something that you feel anxious? Let me know in the comments down below. One of my many stress relievers, until I get an actual piano, is to mess around with virtual instruments. Alright, so I watch a lot of like YouTube artists, indie artists, whatever, and one of the great things about the internet in itself is it's this gateway to a series of talented people, musicians, writers, artists, aspiring entrepreneurs, whatever it may be. And maybe this makes me a douchebag, to quote a tweet I tweeted earlier today myself, but the idea that there's so many talented people in the world that I may or may not ever encounter both saddens and enlightens me. At the same time, the idea that there are so many of those people out there and undiscovered talent or whatever, that's amazing to me. At the same time, I won't be able to witness and discover and encounter all of those people. But to those out there who may be pursuing their passions and so on and so forth, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, keep it up, because it matters. Keep doing what you're doing. Work, play. Work, play. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is now nearly midnight, 11:25 p.m. to be exact. And I still have a lot of things to run through, and typically this is when I'm most productive at night, for a lot of reasons, just because I'm more comfortable in the setting, but also due to the fact that a lot of the people I work with or work for, essentially clients, things like that nature, are all typically over in the United States, so time zone wise it works out perfectly, and thus this will come in handy. Coffee, by the way, I held it up like I expected you to read Japanese. Anyways, that all being said, I'm going to get this vlog exported, edited, that way I stay on track, and don't forget about it tomorrow, or don't put it off till tomorrow, I should say. Yeah, so with that, I don't want to knock over the phone.